Hey everybody, it's Aaron here, and I want to talk to you today about one of my band songs called Extinction. And the song that we wrote back in 2008 is a heavier, like progressive rock type song, and it is in 6/8, and it involves a lot of time changes as far as going from 7 to 6 to 4. But as far as what I'm going to explain today is kind of sort of like in the vein of the metric modulations that Aaron Edgar had given the lesson about. And so I'm going to show you all some of the ideas that I used when recording this track. So the first thing is that this track is in 6/8, and it was done at about 185 BPM. Excuse me, I just woke up about an hour ago. So one of the main things is that my favorite thing to do is like change up the rhythm and the beat and make it sound like it's in one time signature when it's in another. And I always thought that idea was cool. So let me just show you a quick example of how I play the song, and then I'll go through how I do the time changes and the metric modulation throughout. Alright, so there you can see that I was just playing straight in the 6/8 vein, and then I went back to the original riff that is in 7/8, and then it does a little 4/4 section at the end of it, and then it repeats. So as far as the metric modulation that I used, I went through doing 6/8, like more of a 12/8 feel, and then 4/4. So let me go through that. I'm gonna go through the 6/8 to I'm gonna do 6/8 to 12/8. All right, and so you can see that I basically just doubled the timing feel of that 6/8 into a 12/8. From this into this. So I went like 1 2 3 4 5 6 1 2 3 4 5 6 into a 1 2 3 4 5 6 1 2 3 4 5 6 1 2 3 4 5 6 1 2 3 4 5 6. So it actually kind of went from a 6/4 to a 12/8, if you want to look at it the correct way. But the way we set the metronome in the studio was a 6/8, because I always like to feel that double time whenever I'm recording any kind of tracks. It really keeps me right on the rhythm. And then the other one that I did was going from a 6/8 or 6/4 to a 4/4. there I went kind of like a double timed 6/4 with the. That was the double time 6/4, but the way I look at it is I'm playing in 4. I'm going. Even though it's really a 4/4 beat within 6/4. But again, I'll just show that really quickly. 6/8 to 4/4, just that section. All right. Now I am going to play along with the music. And, let me show you one other thing that I did. I played an upbeat on the stack. Well, what I originally did, I did it on the China. But here I'm going to do it on the stack since I'm kind of scaled down today. I'll play on the upbeat, which I've seen some people do when we were doing the Rock Slide collaboration. And so I'll just show you that right now. All right, there you have it. Did a couple time changes, metric modulations, whatever. But just wanted to show that, share it. And now I'm gonna play through that section of the song. My guitarist Ken Petrie lives in New Orleans now, so we mainly just share files on Facebook and try to work on stuff, which we're currently doing a guitar album, in the vein of Joe Citriani and Steve Vai, and we're going to be passing files back and forth, and then I'm going to work on that heavily as soon as we get started on that, and hopefully we'll go into the studio sometime next year or before that. So, all right, I'm going to play through the song, and thanks. I hope you learned something, and thanks for watching.